Tennessee has seen several false threats towards schools over the past few weeks, and soon the punishment for making one of those could become harsher. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien explores a bill lawmakers are preparing to revive after it failed during special session.
Threats against schools in Tennessee happen more than you might think.
Homeland Security told me that currently when school in session, they'll have 3 to 4 to 5 of these events across the state every week.
Gallatin Republican Senator Farrell Hale says most of the time it's just a student reacting to something frustrating them within the school, and he doesn't want them hit with too harsh a punishment. But other times he says it's more serious. Currently, it's a Class A misdemeanor to make such a threat. Hale's bill would add a Class D felony. The misdemeanor carries a punishment of about a year or less in jail and a fine of about $2,500 or less. The felony carries between 2 and 12 years in jail and a potential fine of $5,000 or less. Hale says the misdemeanor would still exist, but likely be used sparingly.
The reason that we're leaving the misdemeanor in is because you might have a 14-year-old in school that makes an idle threat, and we don't want to make them into a felon.
The only group that has openly opposed the bill is Disability Rights Tennessee, which argues the language is too vague and will allow for the arrest of one-time outbursts from students.
It may not be the intent of the sponsor for this bill, if it becomes law, to apply to kids or to threats that aren't credible, but that is what the language of the bill does.
Furthermore, the nonprofit says it'll target students with disabilities.
We are seeing that many of the children who are charged with the misdemeanor threats of mass violence are kids with disabilities.
But Hale says lawmakers addressed those concerns while writing the bill.
We spent a lot of time on this, and we chased a lot of rabbits. We used a wall back there that was longer than that wall and had sticky notes all over it.
The bill died in special session, but Hale says he'll revive it for regular session in January. In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
Though schools are the main focus, the bill carries the same punishments for threats against places of worship and government buildings as well. It also adds a less serious felony for someone who makes a general mass threat of violence, not necessarily one that is against a school or a church.